a very quick Dvar Torah about these 4 Shabbatot that we have leading us into Pesach. So Shabbat Shekalim was 2 weeks ago. We're ready to begin. Well, let me back up and say that between Sukkot, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, and then what's the next holiday? Hanukkah, right? But Hanukkah actually isn't in the Torah, right? Hanukkah's after that. It's in the Talmud, but it's not in the Torah, right? And then we have Purim, which isn't the Torah. And those are minor festivals. So what's the next big deal festival? Pesach, right? And so back in the day, there was really nothing between. Before Hanukkah happened, there was nothing really between Sukkot and Pesach, and certainly nothing communal. And neither Hanukkah or Purim are communal holidays of pilgrimage to Jerusalem, right? So when the rabbis instituted these 4 Shabbatot, it was a way of saying, like, hey, everybody, we got to get our act together as a community. And these 4 Shabbatot, where we have a second Torah reading and a second something else going on, it's giving us a curriculum, not only for getting ready for Pesach, but also for how to be as a people. It's a secret to our continuity, secret recipe. So the first one is Shabbat Shekalim. Shekalim, what is this one? Remind us. Say it again. Shekalim. Shekalim is, well, we had 2 weeks ago, it's the tax where we remember how every single person had to give a half a shekel to help build and upkeep the temple, right? And so we talk about what is this message for us? It's a reminder that Jewish community needs our support, that every single person needs to contribute, not only with our time and our energy and all that, but also like really with our money. It costs money to keep the lights on and keep buildings open. And so it's a reminder, everyone, give to the shul, give to Federation, give to all the Jewish causes, because that's what it is. We have to keep the community going. All right, and then we move into Shabbat Zachor. And here we are, Shabbat Zachor, which is about remembering. Remember your past. Know your history. That's going to be really, really important to you as a people. Know your history, the good, the bad, all of it. Remember it, remember it, remember it. Okay, that's Shabbat Zachor. The next one is, what's next week? Shabbat Para, which is this weird ritual involving a red cow and ash. The point is it's about ritual. And it's a reminder that ritual matters. It's not good enough to just give and be a tzedakah Jew, and it's not good enough to actually only know your history and talk about what it meant to your parents and your grandparents to be Jewish. You have to do the rituals. You have to show up and do the things and light your Shabbos candles and do Passover. And ritual, they give us para, which is all about purity and impurity, because they're giving it to us 2 weeks before Pesach to say, hey, everybody, one of the rituals of Passover it's the Seder, absolutely. It's not just the Seder. It's preparing your homes as a spring cleaning. Hey, everybody, it's saying 2 weeks, as of next week, till Pesach. Make sure you go through the expiration dates on all your boxes of pasta. Make sure you get rid of all those, the Trader Joe's oatmeal sale that you still have floating. Like go through everything and clean it out and make sure it's fresh and not stale. And that's all, part of preparing for Pesach. That's part of the ritual. So ritual matters, but note, get ready for Pesach with all of the rituals and the cleaning and the preparing and the koshering and all of that. And then the fourth one is Shabbat, bonus round for Charlie, gold stars, Shabbat HaChodesh, which is a reminder of the calendar. Hey, everybody, Nisan is here. It's going to be, in 2 weeks, we're going to have our Pesach. Nisan, the calendar. And the calendar is ultimately what holds us together, is the capstone of all of this. We give, and we remember our history, and we participate in rituals together. And then we have the calendar, which tells us where to be when, so that on a Shabbat morning, which is nothing more than a regular Shabbat morning, because we do Shabbos every single week, we remember the ultimate mitzvah of Purim, Higata Talabincha, you shall tell your children, so that they can give and remember and do the rituals. And so we have here on this regular old Shabbat morning, 6th grade Shabbat, which is my way of inviting our 6th graders on up to the Bima. We're on page 184, and they are going to help us, lead us in Avot, the early past, the first brachot of our Amidah. I invite us to rise. Does pasta